Hey everyone, it's Lynn. Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to do an updated everyday makeup routine tutorial. Get ready with me today. I just recently purchased these from Moody lenses. So they're called Glowy Lock because you'll notice like it has like that glow on half of it. Now with other lenses that I've tried, like the ones from Olens that I really like, they will like turn around throughout the day. So they're weighted so the glowy part stays at the bottom and it doesn't even feel different. It feels very comfortable. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about these because I think they're like so cool. And as always, in addition to putting the products on screen and all that information, I'll also put it in the description if you want to find it easier. This is a sunscreen that I have been loving, absolutely loving. It's from Madecassoside. I got it off of Olive Young. And the reason that I bought this one is because it's very, very thin. And also I was influenced by one of my favorite YouTubers. She did an ad for this product and I was like, wow, sold. Doesn't leave a white cast on me. My face is really red today. I don't know why. Sometimes it's red, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it looks paler, sometimes it doesn't because of all the redness. Also, I did buy new press-ons. Anyway, I saw a nail design like this on Pinterest, and so I ran to my nail girl's DMs on Instagram and I was like, please, can you do this? I can barely get any product out. It's the Nuse Tone Up. Helps cancel out redness and make my face match my neck sometimes. Also, I am very much aware of the fact that my everyday makeup routine is not everybody else's everyday. This is a soft glam for me. This is just my makeup style. I like looking like a doll. I've mentioned that before. I like looking like an alien or a fairy sometimes. Like, that's just my style. For foundations, I'm gonna mix two different ones together like I usually do, but I'm going in with the Glow Breathable Blemish Balm to make my skin look healthy, and then the NARS Soft Matte, which they discontinued because they hate me apparently. I've been buying this since high school, so I'm so mad that it's discontinued, but I use this to make my skin look smoother. But yeah, I also mix these two together because it matches my neck a little bit better. If you're ever curious, this is my perfect match. Yeah, I'm also using the Glow Puff. This is like my fifth one, I think. Yeah, these are really, really good. I highly recommend getting one to use to blend out your makeup because I just like the way it like covers my face. Make any sense? If it doesn't, that's too bad. I think it's blended in well. I think I need to invest in like, I don't know what other YouTubers use, like a monitor so I can like see myself, because this thing on my camera is not enough. I can't see that far, so. See, if I was filming at my vanity, things would be different, but I'm actually in my old room because when my sister moved out, I just moved into her room, and now in my old room, I'm deciding to film here because I feel like I have more space and I like the plain background. I do miss my nerd wall in my other room when filming. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I have other videos filming my room. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm just like yapping today. I just want to like be able to speak more comfortably online. I feel like I've never really been able to do that. I just hate being perceived in the wrong way. And I know what you're thinking, girl, why'd you start doing social media? Because it's fun and I enjoy it. And there's other reasons why I chose this path. Using this Nonna concealer that they gifted me a while back, actually. I just recently bought this with my own money. This isn't the one I just bought because I'm waiting for this to run out. Okay, a lot of people have been asking about this concealer brush. Unfortunately, it's one of my Morphe brushes that isn't labeled, so I think this came in a brush set. It's just your basic concealer brush. I've had this for years. I don't remember what Morphe set this is from. I'm sorry. Blends out the concealer beautifully though, as you could tell. Anyway, I do want to be more comfortable talking on camera, which is kind of weird. I've been posting online for, I think I was 15 when I started. I don't recommend starting at a young age. No. If you're thinking about pursuing being a content creator, wait until you're 18. Okay, this is coming from a 22-year-old. Do not start posting on social media on a public account. You can have a private account. I actually joined social media really early. I think I was like 13 when my mom let me have socials or Instagram. I think she let me have Snapchat beforehand though, which I thought was kind of weird. Looking back then I was like so excited. But anyway, this is how I contour. I use cool tones obviously because that's contour, but I'll just like go on my forehead like this, just adding in the shadows that is taken away once I do foundation and stuff. So, and then I don't like the whole chiseled out look on me. Not my vibe. Doesn't go with my fairy aesthetic or my doll look aesthetic. For this part, I kind of just tap right there. That's it. right here, I'll just tap. Yeah, I just want to talk more on social media. Like, I just want to like be able to like have conversations and stuff. I'm just really shy and I'm a very private person. I got this contour stick thing in my last YesStyle haul. Really, really like this. I highly recommend getting this thing. I just need to get over my fear of speaking on the internet. I don't know. I think it's part of like how my high school experience was, because there was like some things that people just thought about me for whatever reason. I don't know if it was like just rumors, but like it really bothered me, and I was like so depressed back in high school and middle school, and I hated how people say stuff to say stuff, you know? I don't know, my high school experience wasn't sunshines and rainbows the whole time. Sometimes, rarely. Yeah, sometimes I just don't know what to say on social media. Like, I don't know what other people really talk about. Also, for this, it does dry down really quickly, so just be wary of that. But I'm gonna go back in with this concealer. I am a super reserved person, but I also think a part of the reason why I don't have much to talk about is because my life's, like all my stories that I have that I want to talk about, they're low-key, like if other people heard them, they'd be like, that's so traumatizing. I also don't have a lot of stories in general because I don't really leave the house that much, and a lot of my friends are like online, so it's not like I have, oh, like me and so went out and we did this and la 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 la. I don't have that. Last night I was planning out all of my fun ideas for what I want to like post on YouTube, because I do really want to focus more on long form content. I will say the last time I was editing, my computer was overheating. So I think I need to buy a new computer, and I'm scared because that's so expensive. But it's okay. It was taking forever to edit the video that I just didn't want to post anymore. And this all across my eyelids just for a little base before doing like my little everyday eyeshadow look. But yeah, it was taking forever to edit. It was running slow, and I'm like, oh, I think it's time for me to get a new computer. Now I am going to do like more of like a pink under eye because this is all I have, and it's kind of what I really like at the moment. I bought it in my last YesStyle haul. I'm using a lot of products that I've actually just bought. This is a must. Okay, zoom you guys in for this part. I'm going in with the darker pink shade. Okay, so for my Macassar, this is how I do it because I have the lines underneath my eyes. I think I got it from both of my parents, or I got it because I used to rub my eyes a lot as a kid because I didn't sleep. Okay, I like extending the color like to here, like not all the way to where like my brow, kind of, almost, just extend it out a little bit farther. Trust. It's okay if this color is a little bit dark. Then I'm going to take a flatter brush and the light pink shade. I feel like I'm yapping so much that I'm going to hate myself while editing, and because I'm gonna have to cut out a bunch of stuff. Or not. Let me know how long you would like these makeup tutorials or get ready with me's to be, because I don't know. I used to post super short ones, in my opinion, for YouTube, under 15 minutes, but I've been posting longer videos. But if you guys would like under 15-minute tutorials again, just let me know and I can speed it up. But I want to talk. Just take the light shade, highlight above the line, and you don't want the product to settle into the lines. If you don't have lines, you don't have to worry about it. Okay, first take your pinky and you're just gonna tap the product in place. Don't poke your eye out if you have claws. Trust me on this. This is the best loose setting powder for under eyes. It's not going to prevent it. If you have lines, it's going to happen. Like, makeup will settle in. This is the powder that I recommend to make sure that it doesn't emphasize those lines. Okay, just tap this over like that. See, this is just a translucent shade. It is shade 1. They have other colors if you want a different color, but I like using shades like this because I think it's better. I like going in with shades like this, and oh my gosh, I can't see. I think it's this shade. I think that was correct. I'm just gonna focus this on my outer corner. See, this is why I want to get like why I am getting it, it's coming in the mail, why I'm getting the brown version of this thing, because I feel like it's going to go with my everyday makeup a little bit better. I do add glitters though, specifically pink, so it kind of works out in a way. I'm just gonna blend this like this. I focus a lot of my eyeshadow here on the outer corner, flick out slightly, sweep this way. I'm going into this shade right here. This is actually kind of like the first shade I applied across my eyelids, except it has a little bit of sparkle in it, specifically like pink and purple, I think. Not entirely sure, but I'm gonna tap this right here and then blend like so. I like using a lighter shade like right here because I find that it just gives. I think it's cute, and it kind of adds to that dolly look. I do plan on doing like an actual like dolly super dolly look in a couple of weeks if I have the time. I want to find the time. If you guys have any specific tutorial requests, just let me know and I will try to make a video. Sometimes people request stuff and I kid you not, I won't get to it for like 1 week to like a month to 2 months. If you guys saw my planner and you saw like each day I have something, I do plan on doing like more in-depth eyeliner tutorials. Someone has been asking for that. I would like to teach different ways to do it, so I think I'll work on that eventually. Any specific makeup tutorials, I would love to do it, or at least start thinking of how I'm gonna do it or what kind of look I need to do, if I need to buy anything. Anyway, when I'm doing my eyeliner, I do it more straight out and I make it as thin as possible when going across my eye. I have very small eyes, so if I make a super thick eyeliner, especially across where my lashes are, it'll make my eyes look smaller, and my goal is to make my eyes look bigger. So actually this is the kind of look I did a lot back in college days. It was a long time ago. I remember posting my get ready with me's back in the day and people were like, how do you have time to do all that for school? I make the time. I get up early. I like appearing in a certain way because of the aesthetic. Yeah, honestly, it doesn't take that long. Like if I'm not recording, honestly, this kind of look could take less than 30 minutes. Next, of course, I'm using my beloved 99 Dreams Tower Top Lashes. These are so good. The plastic thing, I broke it. I do think I'm gonna buy another one soon. Lash map is gonna be 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 9. Ear lash glue, put it on the back of your hand, take a lash, dip into the glue. Anyway, I don't let the glue dry too much on like the actual lash. I kind of just stick it on as fast as possible because I feel like you only need to let it dry a bit if you're doing a strip lash, but I rarely do strip lashes. I used to a lot, but I like individuals better because I find that you don't have to deal with like lifting on the inner corner or the outer corner. I also prefer the more like manhwa lash look. Also, I do recommend looking down into a mirror because if you're looking straight forward, you might glue it in the wrong spot. If I'm just using 5 clusters, I'll stop here, but I am gonna go in with another 9. One more lash sticking this way is really cute. Here's the difference. This is the Glow Shattered Glass Glitter. Someone asked me if this is worth the money because it is kind of expensive. Yes, I bought 4 of these. Not 4 of the shade, but 4 different colors. I think they have 5. The other color wasn't my vibe, so I didn't get it. But I'm almost out of this one actually. This is the shade called Unknown. Just gonna tap this basically on top of my lower lashes, or like right underneath, if you could see, because I don't like when the glitter drags too far down. Going to move on to blush, I'm going to use my favorites, the Nuse blushes. These are amazing. The best blush out of the over 50 that I've tried. Going in with the shade called Crema Mauve. I'm actually almost out of this. It's kind of hard to tell because it looks full. It's not. Looks like this. I just bought a restock because I'm scared. This is my most used blush, I'm pretty sure, but it's such a pretty formula. So I'm just going to tap it here. Trust the process. I'm going to take the mini glow puff. But yeah, I will say Nuse has 2 different formulas. My favorite is the Mousse Care Cheek. This is the semi-matte formula. So it has a little bit of a glow to it, but like not too much. Their liquid Care Cheek, which is different, is very, very glowy and glassy. I'm gonna go in with the shade called One Taro Mousse. This is something I've been confused on. But is it taro or is it taro? I've heard people say both. I feel like I tend to say taro. Is that wrong? Can someone correct me? I'm basically taking the lighter shade and I'm placing it closer to the center. This way you get like a little nice blend and it looks really pretty. And this shade also brightens the face a bit, and I recommend putting brightening shades closer to the center of your face, because if you put brighter shades on like the outer portion of your face, it'll make your face look bigger. Also, another reason why I like this formula so much is because it blurs the skin too. Okay, for my lip combo today, I kind of want to try something a little bit new. Use the Romand lip pencil in Fig Breeze. I don't think I cleaned off my hand entirely with the blush, but looks like that. It's very pretty. Anyway, I highly recommend these Romand lip pencils because they're pretty long lasting and they have little brushes at the end. So you could blur out the edges or blur them in, whatever you want to do. I kind of do a mixture of both. My lips are so dry. Now, one of the biggest struggles with eczema is that sometimes it hurts to smile. I was struggling with that a couple days ago. Now I'm just dealing with a lot of dryness on the outer corners. So if you see a lot of dryness, it's the eczema. Here, lip gloss. This is pricey. Do I think it's worth it? Yes. I bought 2 of them. This shade 102. I feel like I could have done something a little bit more cool tone for the lippy. I feel like this is more neutral, but I think this is a cute combo. I'm gonna remember this one. Looks like this. So pretty. Next in my little routine, this. I don't think you can get this anymore. I'm really sorry for you. I really like this. I don't know why they decided to, I think they discontinued this, I think. On the hunt to find something similar to it. I've tried the Hints Goo stick things. I don't recommend that. Lifts the base. This one doesn't lift the base. And it's the shade called Milky Way. So it's like purple, but it doesn't look that purple on the skin, but it kind of works because I use like purple blush. And I'm just gonna tap that right here. Okay, I'm going in with this setting powder again. I'm gonna tap this on my forehead, this here as well, down the center of my nose. This setting powder from Flower News, they gifted this to me last year, I think. Hit pan. I really like it. Right underneath here, it's the soft lavender shade. I have a lot of dryness on my face right now, and it's annoying me. Anyway, this is my completed look. Yeah, I hope you found this tutorial helpful. Let me know what videos you'd like to see from me next.